So the objective of the next few weeks is to really get us to understand how our body is and our own condition. So when we choose many different type of alternative treatments, include yoga, Pilates, meditation, massage therapy, or acupuncture, we don't just blindly going for treatments. We actually know if the treatment is suitable for us and how we utilizing those sessions and treatment to help us to understand and hence to have better results. So today, this week, we actually start talking about detox. Most of the time, people use detox as kind of the restart of a whole series of treatment, and it is actually the most important part because usually we will build up a lot of toxin in our body, and that's why we end up having off balance and then lead to disease and illnesses. So here is some facts on how overweight and over time of having too much sugar in your diet will lead to different type of common disease. High blood pressure, high cholesterol, high blood sugar, heart disease. All start with just being overweight. But how do we justify is overweight? You cannot just rely on a chart. Hence, as we go through different slides and all the information, you can make your own judgment how you feel, then you can adjust. Toxins. We are exposed to a lot of pollutions. Even though we like it or not, radiation, cell phones comes with it, food, there's a lot of preservatives. Unless you eat really clean and organic, doesn't matter what we ingest, there are some sort of preservatives or added on toxins that we are putting in our body. Air pollution, again, we can't avoid. We have to breathe. We are lucky we're in Vancouver, so the air quality is actually good. But if you travel, you will know the rest of the world actually really suffering from pollution. So in a sense, without realizing, our body is going through tons of toxin that are attacking us. And usually our body will be healthy enough to detoxify. So when it comes to our own detoxification, most people didn't realize detoxification is a daily process. It should be healthy enough to clean your body in a regular basis. Unfortunately, we're too busy. And as the technology goes and how the civilization goes, we get more toxin exposed every single day. So the toxin actually built up in a much higher level to the point that it affected a lot of our health. Hence the chronic fatigue, weight gain, bad breath, constipation, muscle pain, skin allergies. Those things most people actually have. We can, everyone here will have not one but two or three that they're constantly struggling with. But we didn't realize it's actually a built-up toxin, something that's so silent, something that we didn't realize, we don't consciously put in our body or do something bad. It's just the way it is. And without healthy metabolism, we start to build up. And toxins become actually the cause of disease. So a lot of times when you go to Western medicine or Western medical doctor or conventional medicine, you will complain about skin allergies or chronic fatigue. They really don't have an answer why it causes it and when it started. Because it's actually just built of a toxin. When does this buildup become a problem to you really depends on your lifestyle, your stress level, maybe a change of work. So a doctor cannot be able to tell you this. So understanding through general information, so that you can actually pay attention to the rhythm of your health, then you will get to pick up and adjust it right away without relying on Western medicine or any type of conventional medicine. And over time, overweight, obesity, diabetes, high sugar, and then toxin buildup will lead to degenerative disease. And these are the most scary disease that we actually all fear for. And those will be like literally actual diseases. But most people think it happened overnight. It's like I also get diabetes. Or when they get diagnosed, that's the time that they actually get the actual illness. But it's not. Degenerative disease is actually over time, over the years, you're lacking taking care of yourself and then letting your body to wear and tear, or adding an extra trauma to it, then hence a much more traumatic disease name. But multiple sclerosis actually a degenerative tissue in your cells level. But how do you get to the cellular level? We have to go through, like the skin to bigger organs to the system, and then it hit the cell. It takes a long time, and it takes over, like day in, day out, over damage. And if we don't start with taking care of ourselves and really looking into what exactly is contributing to that problem, we cannot just treat a disease. But Western medicine really only be able to focus on treating the disease. But the disease is already the very end part. We have to help with the Western medicine. It's always have a place, especially when you manifest to a physical level. You needed it to help to stay alive, to start with. And then to really heal and reverse the process, you need to know what's going on. What contribute that? Everyone is different. The cause of MS, everyone is different. Not everyone has a textbook formula that causes that. And that's why knowing what's going on, what making your body start to deteriorate is the main focus of this whole lecture. Self-educating, these are really general information, but you can start correcting it by adjusting your diet, your lifestyle, and just to pay attention on what you're exposed.